Not a shock, but still a worry. Breaking news out of the NFL, where Dan Quinn and the Dallas Cowboys have received from the Denver Broncos the official request to interview. Mike Fisher reporting from Frisco, home of the Cowboys. We already know that the Denver Broncos, having fired Nathaniel Hackett after 1 year, are looking to take a big swing. That was the phraseology used by NFL Network, and they are in the process of doing that. They are in contact with their three big goals now. There are three big target guys now. Sean Payton, and they've had the conversation there. The ownership, new ownership in Denver, has had that conversation with Sean Payton. Also, of course, on this list, and you knew he would be Dan Quinn. He was a finalist for that job a year ago before they opted to go with Hackett. New ownership, along with GM George in Denver, wants to get to know Dan Quinn a little better this time around. Now, GM George is already friendly with Quinn, and that was one of the reasons that everybody involved thought that was going to be a done deal a year ago. The new Walmart deep pocket ownership in Denver, they'll want to get to know Dan Quinn and then kind of get the lay of the land on what Dan Quinn's map out would be for a Broncos future. Dan Quinn has said, as you know, I love it here. We got unfinished business in Dallas. I want to be where my feet are, all those things. But as we've said many times, a guy who once coached a team in a Super Bowl and is still in his early 50s, at some point, surely wants to captain his own ship again. Jerry Jones is on record, as he was a year ago, saying he will do anything that it takes, financially or otherwise, to keep Dan Quinn as the defensive coordinator of the Cowboys, to keep him working at the Star. This will not be a financial tug of war, however, between the Cowboys and the Broncos, if indeed Dan Quinn gets that job offer. By the way, Jim Harbaugh, the Michigan coach, is the other guy that's high atop the Broncos wish list. So they've got their big three guys. Dan Quinn is among them. There is no hurry for the Cowboys, obviously, to send Dan Quinn away, not only to send him away in terms of a new job, but also to send him away in terms of an interview. We'll have a chance to talk with Dan Quinn later today on Monday, and we'll get his thoughts on Cowboys, Broncos, and big swings at head coaching jobs. For now, in Frisco, Fish out.